Okay, so this video talks about creating an assembly in Inventor, putting multiple parts together. So you can see here I have the four layers of my speaker, and I'm going to make a new, I'm going to file, new, and I'm going to go to assembly. If you clicked on new, it's the standard in.iam file here. All right, so there's nothing here. I'm going to regular place, just this should be on place. If it's not, hit the drop down arrow to get to it. Go to place, and then I'm going to hit the, I'm going to click on the back layer first. I'm going to open, zoom out, can zoom in and out, scrolling the mouse wheel. Click to place it in there, right click, okay. All right, so this is the back layer in my assembly file. It's aligned with the view cube right now. I don't want to move this layer around. So I want to lock this layer in place. So I'm going to right click and do on the part or on the browser over here. And I'm going to hit grounded so that, where's grounded? There it is. So that this part doesn't move. So I can't move this around anymore. All right, so now I'm going to place the second layer. What did I call it? Phone layer. Left click, right click, okay. So now I need to constrain these two layers together. So never use joint, always use constrain. Okay, so we're going to go to constrain. This first constraint is mate. This will work for all of your parts, but under mate, there's a mate and there's a flush. So the first one, the regular mate, is just when there's face to face. So I want to constrain this face towards this face. So that pops in the face. I'm going to hit apply. I'm going to close that so we can see what's happening here. And you can see I can still move them around, but those two faces are touching no matter where. Look at it on the side. You can see that those two faces are touching each other. So now the flush constraint will be used when you want two faces that are facing the same way to be lined up with each other. So I'm on flush right now, so I want the top face of this to be lined up with the top face of that. So I'm going to hit apply. Then I want the side face of this to be aligned with the side face of that one. Apply, cancel, and now these two parts are constrained to each other. How you can check that is if I try to move this front one, I get that no sign, the circle with the line through it, saying that that piece won't move. This one has the pin, this one has the circle with the line through it. I always constrain one part at a time. So don't bring in all of your parts, at least to start off with. I think that it's easier to not bring in all of the parts at the same time. Bring in one, constrain it, bring in the next one, constrain it. So I'm going to place, I'm going to go to my third layer, open, left click, right click, okay. And I'm going to constrain that in the exact same way. So I'm going to mate this face to this face. I'm going to flush top to top and side to side. Oops, I messed that up. So I'm glad that I did it. So if you mess up, what you can do is instead of just canceling it, the selections are 1 and 2. So 1 was my first selection, which is this one here. 2 was the second thing I clicked on. So if I want to fix 2, I just click on 2, and now it allows me to select a different thing for my second selection. Apply, cancel. All right, I'm going to place again. Front layer, open, left click, right click, okay. Constrain this face to that face, apply, mate the top of this face with the top of that face, apply, flush, and then flush again the side of this face with the side of that face, apply. And my speaker assembly is complete. You can see that I've got my holes coming through. The phone sits here, come through this hole, and it'll come out this front part of the phone. I have the solid back layer to support it.